Hey, good morning from Alberta, Canada, where it is freaking chilly out today. Um, I would translate that for anybody in Fahrenheit, but it just means like don't go outside. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about how you don't always have to be the strong one. And I am seeing this over and over in so many places that I just think that it needs its own live stream. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning. So, over the past few weeks, I've been sharing rather openly around a relationship that has ended between myself and a woman that I considered nearest and dearest to my heart. And it's been really tough. There have been moments of anger, of rage, of deep hurt, of grieving, of missing her so much that I had to look down and make sure I had all my limbs, you know? And there have been times where I've just reached out to people and said, hey, can you hold me right now? Hold space for me to listen to, allow me to process all of the feelings and everything like this. And a woman said to me, and I'm sorry that I can't credit exactly which woman said it to me, but she's like, we give ourselves permission to grieve like lost partnerships, like whether it is a marital breakup or a conscious uncoupling or what have you. We give ourselves permission to mourn those. And yet when it comes to friendships, to these deep-rooted friendships or relationships like that, we're kind of like, we got to get over it faster or sooner than later, like kind of energy around it. So I've been sharing about this story, and to everyone that has sent me PMs, that have messaged me, that have reached out, that have phoned, that have emailed and said, me too, man, I'm going through something like this and it hurts, and so thanks for speaking so openly about it. Then that just encourages me to keep sharing, because sometimes the voices in my head are like, hey, you need to shut that down. You need to shut up about that. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, and you just look whiny. Or that's just some of the self-talk that comes up around it. So I'll continue to share as I go through this process. And then I've also realized that a lot of people believe that they need to be strong, always. They're the strong ones. Another friend of mine messaged, and she said that when she was really struggling a few years ago, because she was the strong one, because she was always the strong one, she was really struggling. No one knew. No one knew. No one reached out. Nobody said, hey, your energy seems off. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? Because she was always a strong one. She was a leader in the community, right? So everyone just felt that she could handle it. And she was in dire straits, very bad situation, and almost lost herself because of it. And that breaks my heart, because again, as I tell that story, I'm reminded of another woman, a powerhouse in the community, beloved by many, received a diagnosis of an illness. And because she was seen always as the strong one, she didn't have the support that she needed, and she didn't know how to ask for help. So you don't always have to be strong. You can ask for help. We as humans, hi Stacy, hey Fallon, hey Lydia, we as humans, it's in our nature to have community, to have that connection. We deeply desire that on a very, very like engraved level, this connection. So when we're the strong ones, sometimes we feel that we must always be strong, that we can't ask for help, that if we ask for help, then we will somehow diminish our capacity, that we will allow others to think of us as weak, that we will somehow not be able to again step back into that leadership role, or we feel that if we ask for help, that a dog just bumped my arm, that if we are asking for help, that we are somehow pulling ourselves out of that leadership role. In fact, last night at Solemn Assembly, one of the leaders there was talking about, hey, when I was in this leadership role, I felt that I could never be vulnerable. That I could never be vulnerable because then people wouldn't feel safe with me. They wouldn't feel like they could lead, that they could come to me because I was sharing where maybe my life was a mess. Now, yeah, asking makes you a leader. You know, I've been in this, we'll call it coaching. Coaching's not my favorite word for it, but lots of people know coaching. So I've been in this coaching realm for 7 years now. And I've always been really real about sharing where my journey was, even before like vulnerability posts were a thing, or, authentic posts. Like when you see some of those hashtags, I've always shared where I was and where my struggles were and everything like that. And I credit the clients, like the clients that I get, the success that I've achieved, things like that, because I'm real, because I'm messy, because life is messy. And for me, I love to come to people that I know that it'll be a give and take relationship where it's not always me coming to them and seeking advice from them, but knowing that they too value the journey that I'm on, and that they will ask me my vantage point as well, or maybe I can be of assistance to them, when I choose who I work with, like who's going to become my mentor or my coach or advisor. I choose somebody that I know that it won't just be me always going to them, that it will be them looking at me, because, I'd get a sore neck if I felt that I was always looking up all the time. But same being, as a community leader, life's messy. I need help too. This year, in the last few weeks, my goal has been to make sure that I ask for help, that I make the ask. And it is as simple as asking. Holy wow, some of the blessings that we have received this year. Hey, Tanika, the blessings that I've received this year simply by asking. Like in 2020 and in the last few weeks of 2019, just by asking. Heck, even one of our dogs came to our family because I was willing to say, hey, this is what our family is wanting to feel complete. And somebody said, let me help you out with that. So there is no harm in asking, in requiring help. There's no weakness in asking for help. There is no weakness for saying, I can't do this on my own. I want my community, I want to be there for my community, and I want my community to be there for me. It is a beautiful thing. So this year, we've launched the Bookless Book Club. So if you're in my area and in person, there's a Facebook group, you can search for it. It's called the Bookless Book Club, and it's for us to meet. The vision for that is that we create a community of women that if one of us is down, we have a safe word that we could just put out, and other women will flock together, rock up on your house and be like, hey, we're here. Here's food. We got cleaning supplies. We'll watch your kids, go shower, go to the movies, whatever it is. Or maybe we just need to all huddle together and cry, whatever that looks like. Maybe we need to go out and celebrate. Maybe we need to dance our tuchuses off just to celebrate this life wherever we're at, whatever it looks like. But that's the kind of community that I crave to create this year, that I am creating. And then I'm also going to be developing online community that looks like that as well. So if you're following this and you're like, geez, man, I'm not from in and around Edmonton, Sherwood Park, Strathcona area, but I want community like that, then please check out Rebel Hearted Women. That's my other Facebook group, and it's going to be transitioning more into a space like that, where we are supporting one another, where there is no weakness in asking, that we have a community that just where we can bond and know each other so well that we'll just be like, what's up? No, really, what's up? What's going on? So that's my deepest desire to create this year. And as I work on building a retreat space in a very beautiful and powerful place, it's my happy place, then I'm looking to bring that community out there as well, as I feel that that's just another layer to healing. And if we talk more about how we as women have hurt one another, both knowingly and unknowingly, and how we can come together and heal and repair those feelings of trust, because even if it's not the same relationship, but it's a different one, I think that's really important, because I can give you so many examples of where I've hurt other women in my life, or have been in return hurt by them. Same women, different women, doesn't matter. So it's just a beautiful way, I think, this year, if we can commit to helping and healing one another and lifting each other up, like the meme, straighten another queen's crown before she even knows that it's crooked. Like that kind of comfort that we could have in one another, in the celebration of one another, would be a very beautiful thing. So if you're struggling with something right now, if you're like, I'm hurting with this and I don't know how to move forward with it, I don't know where to go from here, feel free to PM me. I will carve out time to spend talking with you around this. I know last night I had a woman reach out to me, and it's an honor to be able to sit in relationship with another woman and be able to support them. So if that's what you're needing right now, if there's something that you're like, I am so overwhelmed with this, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do next, then I would like to make myself available to that. And I know that there are others that are willing to make themselves available for conversations like this, because you are important, you are valued, you are loved beyond measure, and the world needs you in it. Okay? So I wish you guys a beautiful and powerful day, just as you are. And I look forward to connecting with you ladies soon. All right? Once again, if you're in my area, request to join the Bookless Book Club. I'd love for us to actually be meeting in real life and supporting one another in real life. There's no fee to join. There's nothing like that. There's no sales pitches, nothing. It is literally a community for us to come together. And then if you're not from my area and you want to create community like this, please join me over at Rebel Hearted Women. All right? I wish your day is beautiful and as powerful as you. So much love. Bye for now, everyone.